In our morning consumer news, Walmart is expanding that recall of frozen shrimp over radioactive contamination. The FDA says more great value frozen raw shrimp could be contaminated with a radioactive isotope. It adds to an earlier recall of other great value shrimp. The recall affects Walmart stores in more than a dozen states. 7-Up is recalling zero sugar soda that actually contains full sugar. Yikes. The FDA says cans labeled zero sugar mistakenly do contain regular soda, a dangerous mix-up for diabetics. A Birmingham bottler recalled nearly 2,000 cases of 7-Up Zero Tropical distributed in Alabama, Florida, and Georgia. And you may want to check your freezer. Bluebell is recalling ice cream over an allergy risk. The recall applies to half-gallon Millennium Crunch ice cream that was mistakenly packaged in chocolate chip cookie dough cartons. The company says the ice cream contains undeclared almonds, walnuts, and pecans. A group of dedicated volunteers is working on solving two problems at once: hunger in America and food waste. Michael George shows us how leftovers are helping save lives.
At most restaurants, this unsold but perfectly good food would end up in the trash at the close of business. But today, volunteers are here at Proper Foods in New York with a different plan.
There's so much food waste. I mean, 40% of the food that we produce in this country is wasted. Meanwhile, we can take just 30% of that, and that will be enough nutrition to eliminate food insecurity.
Robert Lee is CEO of the nonprofit Rescuing Leftover Cuisine. Volunteers will hand deliver these bags of rescued food to homeless shelters or food pantries.
It's all food that normally would go to consumers or would be bought by consumers, except the store is closing or it's going through inventory changes, and we rescue that completely fine food that would just go to waste.
At Crossroads, a food pantry in Manhattan, Executive Director Patrick Berquist makes sure the meals get to the people who need them.
This is a significant impact, especially when food prices have continued to climb. Someone can take it home, give it to their kids, or have it for lunch that day, or pass it on to a friend.
And the teams making the deliveries see their effort making a difference.
It's incredibly gratifying to actually deliver the food. You know, we've met so many students experiencing food insecurity who sometimes bring the food home to their families. We've also been to senior centers, refugee centers.
The organization operates in 9 cities across the country and says it's rescued 21 million pounds of food so far, doing the heavy lifting to get the food we already have to people who are hungry.